Welcome to another video. Sorry I haven't uploaded more videos. I've been quite busy with university work. So this video is the Amir vs Chris Algieri fight prediction. So a few days ago on a YouTube channel, Amir scheduled his next fight, which would be against former Manny Pacquiao opponent Chris Algieri in the welterweight division on May 30th. The venue and titles and all that sort of stuff hasn't been confirmed, and from Algieri's side I haven't heard anything yet, but this fight does seem to be gathering pace from Amir Khan's side currently, and they're from his side, yeah, so they're going to be looking for like contracts and venues and that sort of stuff with Algieri's side soon, I presume. So for predictions for this fight, if it does go ahead, I think Amir Khan will easily beat Chris Algieri. Simply the fact that if you watch his last performance against Manny Pacquiao, way out of his depth, just got annihilated. I know he got knocked down multiple times, but a few of those were like kind of flash knockdowns, didn't really count. But Chris Algieri doesn't deserve this fight, and I'm really disappointed in Amir Khan for picking Chris Algieri. No disrespect to Chris Algieri. He's got some good qualities for a fighter, but for the higher class opponents like Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao, the big names in boxing in these weight classes, I do think he is a few levels below the likes of Devin Alexander and then Lewis Kalaza, who Amir Khan fought last year. I don't know why he's picked Chris Algieri when he could have faced IBF champion Kell Brook, a British rival. That makes the most sense for titles and big name fights, to elevate you for the bigger fights in the welterweight division, or even someone like Keith Thurman. I know that's a dangerous fight for Amir Khan because Keith Thurman's got raw good power. Maidana rematch, Timothy Bradley fight, even though Timothy Bradley's could be going up a weight class. Danny Garcia rematch, catchweight. I know he's got Lemon Peterson, but maybe like a small fight. He could have done like a small fight now for a tune-up for the big fight with Danny Garcia. So there's a few different options he could have gone for, and I do think choosing Chris Algieri is the weakest one. And I've read quite a lot of reports on this and people's different views on social media websites, and they do think Algieri is the weakest one, and they're quite disappointed in Amir Khan picking Chris Algieri. Amir Khan is much faster, better skilled boxer, fought better people, former world champion. I know Chris Algieri did beat Ruslan Rabbnikov last year in a great comeback performance, but I think that's sort of a one-off sort of thing. It's kind of tailor-made for Algieri. Obviously Algieri's got a good reach, got a good jab, he's got good technical abilities, but then for saying that was a different fight. This is Amir Khan. Amir Khan's quicker, like I said. He's probably going to be heavier than Algieri on the night, as Amir Khan can put on some weight in between fights for the weigh-ins. But yeah, really disappointed for the fight. I will watch it definitely because I'm a big Amir Khan fan, even though I don't like it the way he talks out of fights, like constantly talking about Mayweather, about Pacquiao, the bigger fights, how he deserves this, calling out Kell Brook, but then fights the likes of Chris Algieri, it doesn't make sense, and it's kind of frustrating and annoying from my point of view, and many others who I spoke to and read comments off of. They get really frustrated. All he does is keep talking about bigger fights, but he needs to fight the better people in the weight classes to get those fights, which is obviously common sense. So yeah, Amir Khan wins this fight easily, not by knockout, because Chris Algieri took some big shots against Manny Pacquiao, and we know he's got a good solid chin. But yeah, easy win for Amir Khan, and I'll definitely watch it, but I'm not massively into the fight, unlike the Pacquiao Mayweather fight and other fights on the horizon. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video.